Thank you, member. The member for Saanich South.
Thank you. As I made my way up to the point, I stopped to catch my breath. The warm air filled my lungs along with the fragrant aroma of wild sage. I looked up and saw over 25 ravens circling above, riding the easy breeze that moved along the golden bluffs. I carried on to the edge of the river, and the first thing I noticed was the movement of water, the force and the power like it was alive. I looked down the river valley and saw the edges filled with crops like alfalfa, canola, oats, and hay. We stood in silence, just letting it all sink in. I had come to the Peace River Valley to take part in the Paddle for the Peace, and in that moment, I knew just why I was there. The Paddle for the Peace began last Saturday morning bright and early with a pre-paddle breakfast sponsored by the West Moberly Nation. First Nations, residents, farmers, ranchers, scientists, geologists, business people, and supporters all took to the water, and we paddled together. I shared a canoe with Brian Churchill. He dipped a mug into the river and offered it to me, and he said, "If you drink from the peace, you will always come back." As I sipped the water, I imagined how devastating it would be to return to the peace if the flooding went ahead. When we reached the takeout, we were drummed in by a dozen First Nations drummers, and then came the speeches. Grand Chief Stuart Phillip, Chief Bob Chamberlain's words were clear: the flooding would be stopped. David Suzuki spoke and talked about the ecological goods and services that the free-flowing river provides, something irreplaceable. And Richard Bullock, the former Agricultural Land Commission chair, spoke strongly. "Let the river run in peace," he said. "This river has given enough. This valley does not need to give another inch." We left the valley that night as the sun set, and the reality of what we all could lose as a province became heavier. But the paddlers' commitment to return to an unflooded valley became even stronger.